Good morning. It's 4:37. Topping our farm news, renewable fuels. U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, of course, behind in setting their renewable fuel standards. The mandate for 2014, which was due in November 2013, has yet to come out, as does the ones for 2015. How much has that cost the industry? Well, $13.7 billion in lost investments, according to the Biotechnology Industry Organization. That's $13.7 billion in investments that didn't happen due to delaying the annual regulations it's supposed to write to tell gasoline and diesel refiners how much biofuel to put into their fuels. With our open winter, early spring, hot windy days, and significant soil erosion issues, this spring it looks like fertility management is going to be a major issue in the field, especially for corn.
You know, we do our tillage practices knowing we're going to have snow cover, and so we lost some of that. So there was probably some things that went off a little bit more than the guys wanted. And then those windy, hot days we had in April, you know, there's a lot of fields moving there too. You know, fertility management is going to be pretty big this year. You know, a lot of times we get our best crops when we're just on the verge of being too dry. So I'd rather kind of stay on this verge area. If we can keep catching these timely rains, that's pretty critical and pretty ideal. It helps with nitrogen management. We're not losing it as much that way. Well, for corn, we're looking at doing some different things on corn. A lot of nitrogen testing. We've got a 360 soil scan, which is the in-field nitrate tester. You can get instant readings, you know, within 5 minutes of taking your soil samples. So we're going to be doing a lot of looking at that. There's some new in-field nitrate tests, little sensors you can scan and take a look at. So we're going to be working with some of those, and doing a lot more side dress work, using the wide drop system with liquids in between the row, liquid for nitrogen, and you know, with the self-propelled rig going out there, maybe V8, V10, bigger, taller corn, closer when that plant needs the nitrogen. So we did some here at home on Carl's farm, kind of lowered our nitrogen that we put on pre-plant, and then we'll be side dressing on, you know, doing those readings and seeing how much it actually needs when we get out there at that time.
All right, the Environmental Protection Agency says a soybean developed by Monsanto, genetically engineered to produce an insecticidal protein, is safe to humans at any level. Monsanto's product is a Bt soybean. The plant produces the protein that kills insects when they try to eat the plant. That allows farmers limiting the practice of spraying pesticides. EPA has granted an exemption from the requirement to establish a maximum permissible level for residues. The final rule published in the Federal Register Tuesday this week. Monsanto and Dow AgroSciences both have approved Bt soybean varieties, which are primarily sold in South America. Well, the H5N2 bird flu means more than 20 million chickens and turkeys in Iowa must be destroyed. The hope is to stop the spread of the disease. State ag officials announced 2 turkey farms in Buena Vista County as well as a Sioux County egg-laying operation appear to have the virus. They joined 21 farms in 11 Iowa counties. Now 82 farms in Minnesota. But how do those farms safely destroy and dispose of the millions of birds? Vanessa Peng shows us how.
Free-range chickens at Blue Gate Farm grab a midday snack. They coo through the nibbling.
We keep them secure, and we check them multiple times a day.
Sean Skian's 175 chickens are free from the avian flu, unlike a growing number of commercial flocks. To keep the virus from spreading, millions of chickens and turkeys in the state will be killed.
Where we're talking about volumes that we've never had to deal with before.
Iowa Department of Natural Resources spokesperson Kevin Baskins says the DNR is looking at a number of disposal methods, including landfilling, composting, rendering, incinerating, and burying.
We have tremendous abilities in terms of our mapping capabilities, so it helps us determine what areas may be suitable for burial if that's one of the options being looked at.
Baskins tells us the egg producers make the final decision on how the birds are disposed of. He says the DNR tells producers the best locations to do whatever method they choose so the disposal doesn't affect surface water, groundwater, and air quality.
We've been looking at the technical aspects. Obviously, we want to find a solution that results in not having any kind of environmental impact.
There you go.
Skian says if it happened to his flock, he would likely bury them.
For them, it's mind-boggling, and I'm glad I don't have to think about those things or deal with those things.
Baskin says USDA has provided some egg producers with biosecurity bags. Bird carcasses are put into bags, sealed, and left to cook for several days. The high temperatures eventually kills the virus. Now, the Iowa DNR has been preparing maps of the infected facilities, which show quarantine boundaries. Maps also determine the proximity of other poultry operations and neighbors. 4:42 is the time. Right after the break, we're going to come back and check the radar. There's more rain coming, and the likelihood of where the severe weather later today will be.